morning, my friends. Today, it's a cloudy day. Not much going on. No snow or anything. It looks like it's a pretty mildly cold day. Doesn't seem too warm, but not too cold either. Just seems kind of like a nice, even winter temperature. So this is going to be the last mornings with wosX for about a week or so, because I'm going to be with family and I'm not going to be connected at all. So I'm actually taking a nice break from the internet and all social media. The only thing I'll have is my flip phone. So if you have my phone number, you can call me on there. And that would be the best place to contact. Sorry, something in my throat. That would be the best place to contact me. So today I'm going to be talking after my talk about generating a genuine fan base. There was a few comments talking about recognition, about how the concept of having a fan base, it's not really about money, it's about maintaining the sense of recognition, which I think is I'll just say it right now, this desire you have for recognition is purely like just an egotistical thing. And there's nothing really inherently wrong with the ego. I think I've stated before. But it's not something that you should crave for your whole life. And there's many reasons why. The main one being is that recognition doesn't mean anything. It's not a state of any form of fulfillment or deep gratification of your work, of your art specifically, which is what the comments were referring to, specifically music, right? And I will say that maintaining a sense of recognition from random people has not helped me in any way at all. Having a fan base, having people who respect my music is a completely different thing. Having people who respect you versus who recognize you, who give you recognition, who praise you, is a lot more important. Respect is it's a level of someone seeing you at an equal level. They're not idolizing you, they're not objectifying you, right? The sense of recognition that people want is very much a sense of idolatry, and that's not a good thing for both parties, and I'll explain why. Because I've been recognized by people before, and the people who recognize me the most, the people who are the biggest fanatics, the people who message me constantly with annoying messages on my social media, and they constantly talk to me and ask me questions, they're the quickest people to hate me. They will turn on you so fast. These people who will praise you and worship you will turn on you so fast if you just change something that they're used to, just a little thing, or you say something that they don't agree with, or just anything really, and they'll just be set off and they'll just hate you, and they'll say like, oh, he sucks. And I've seen this countless of times. And it's happened the other way around. I've had people who've hated me at first, and then they've sort of come to like me later on. Although this process is a lot more natural, from the hatred to the respect, which is a lot less annoying to deal with. There's various examples in real life. You look at Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan was the leader of the folk revival movement, and people were outraged. His fans, his people who loved his music, who were like huge fanatics of him, as soon as he started playing electric guitar, they were the first people to boo him, to get him off stage, to tell him he sucks, he sold out, blah, 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 blah. It's this form of recognition that's purely objectified. Like, you don't become a human being with respect and dignity. You become this object of whatever your fan base wants you to be. You aren't a human being anymore. this recognition is not something that's going to help you at any point in your life. It's going to help you make money to some degree until, as an artist, you decide, oh, maybe I want to do something different, or maybe you just want to change up your style. You want to just do something, that isn't the exact fucking same thing over and over and over again. And these people are going to turn on you. It's happened to friends of mine. It's happened to me. It's happened to a lot of artists in the past, and it will happen in the future. So everybody that says that we want to receive recognition for something, we're not seeing the bigger picture of what recognition actually means. It's not respect. It's not someone like looking up to you and saying like, oh wow, you're a great musician. I'd like to learn from you. Or it's like, hey, I'd like to aspire to like do something like that. It's recognition. It's like, wow, this person's amazing. This music changed my life. All that stuff is very, very toxic for both the fan and the artist. And that's why you see a lot of celebrities when they have fans come up to them and they're really nice. It's like, oh my God, you're my favorite. And they're like really pissed off and they don't want to talk to them. It's for that exact reason. It's because they know that the recognition they're getting is not based off of who they actually are as a person, about their dignity and their human qualities, that they aren't perfect human beings. They aren't idols. They aren't gods. And they know that if these fans that supposedly love them and care about them, they learn like one little thing about them that they might not agree with, they would instantly turn on them, and they just hate them all of a sudden. And like I said, that's happened to me, and it's not fun. It's not an enjoyable process to go through. And it happened a few times, and I was just very confused, because it didn't seem like, why would this person who just loved my music, who was like messaging me constantly, just all of a sudden start hating on me? It's weird. And that's the other thing. If you want to get recognized, you want people to sort of follow you, you want to develop something, you're going to have to be hated a little bit. You're going to have to get to a point where people just sort of don't like you. And this is different from the concept of like a fan who is obsessed with you. This is coming from a perspective that if you're doing something right, people are not going to like it, and that's like a very, like, they're similar, but like they're kind of different in terms of like someone liking you or hating you. Because like I've said, people have hated me and then they've come back and said they really like my music, and then people who really like me all of a sudden turn and start hating me. It's a weird dynamic that's going on, and I'm honestly not really quite sure what the significance of it is, what it tells me about being an artist. Can I say that having a dedicated fan base, that everyone loves you and everyone adores you, is better than a lot of people hating you, and you have like a few good people who are really respectful towards you? It's hard to say. So overall, though, that's really all I have to talk about on the subject. I thought I should clarify more, because some people don't seem to have a grasp on that concept as much, maybe. So anyway, that's all I have to say, and I hope you have a wonderful day.